All right, everyone, hope you're all doing fantastic. So just a bit of footage in the background for you all from a place where I was earlier on. Huge castle. It's more ruins now, though. Anyway, now, I've just seen Eddie Hearn put out a statement saying how Anthony Joshua is still a bigger draw than Tyson Fury, as in he's a bigger star, and that's absolutely factual. It is. And anybody who knows just a tiny little bit about what goes on in boxing will know that to be true. Okay, so Eddie Hearn's not saying something that most people don't know. But of course, there's going to be people out there who would deny it, saying Tyson Fury's a bigger draw and a bigger superstar than Anthony Joshua. Now, that may well be true for them individual people who don't know anything else other than they like Tyson Fury, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just because he's a big superstar in your own mind and in your own bedroom, don't mean that that's reality as far as British boxing fans are concerned. Anthony Joshua is still the bigger draw, and always has been. I mean, why do you think Tyson Fury, or one of the reasons why he took a bit of a hiatus after he won the unified belts from Vladimir Klitschko? Because people weren't gravitating toward him. They just weren't. And of course, he got the ump about it. John Fury got the ump about it because he just wasn't a draw. Okay, people weren't accepting him. There was no red carpet of celebrations when he won the belt and all that kind of stuff. Now this, if you like, second part of his career, ever since that 2.5 year layoff, and of course the PED scandal and all that kind of stuff, now he's come back. Certainly, he's a much bigger name, a much bigger draw than what he once was. No doubt. But again, that's in part down to, again, Anthony Joshua, because firstly, Tyson Fury has been using Anthony Joshua's name for the longest time, and Tyson Fury, he needs an opponent to sell out arenas, to sell out stadiums. He needs a Dillian Whyte, he needs a Deontay Wilder. Don't believe me? Well, look at his recent fights. If it's not Deontay Wilder and it's not Dillian Whyte on the opposite side, why has he sold out? He hasn't. He just doesn't. Okay, and that's reality. But Tyson, he is a big star. He is, and ability-wise, this is not a knock on his ability inside the ring. Is he the best of this era? Very probable. But the reality is, yes, Anthony Joshua is a big draw. Anthony Joshua has people building stadiums for him to fight in, like the Andy Ruiz Jr. rematch. They have record bids of site fees and that for him. Tyson Fury don't. So again, what's obvious to me and what's obvious to you isn't obvious to everybody. But hey, listen, you can't teach some people some things because they just don't want to know. But that is the reality of it. The reality, Anthony Joshua isn't just a bigger superstar than Tyson Fury. He's a much bigger superstar than Tyson Fury. As much as Fury is a superstar himself, Joshua's bigger. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next video.